Hold on, let me come over. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mary Panter.
All right, I'm coming this way.
Well, folks, you've heard Charlie sing. Fantastic voice. And you've heard Leslie, obviously a wonderful, trained, wonderful soprano. And you've been hearing Doug Montgomery. Doug is the master of the cabaret and Juilliard-trained musician. And in case any of you have any ideas about saying or singing anything,
Forget it.
it's time to lower the bar. So I'm going to sing a song for you.
You trying to clear the room?
That might happen. At a bar down in Dallas, an old man chimed in. I thought he was out of his head. I was a young man, what did I know? These are the words that he said. I wish I was 18 again and going where I've never been. Old folks and old oaks standing tall, just pretend. I wish I was 18 again. I'll never again turn a young lady's head or go flying off with the wind. I'm 3/4 done from start to the end. I wish I was 18 again. I wish I was 18 again and going where I've never been. Old folks and old oaks standing tall, just pretend. I wish I was 18 again. As time turns the pages, the years go so fast. The dark hairs all turn to gray. I talk to the young folks, they don't understand the words that the old man had said. I wish I was 18 again, going where I've never been. Old folks and old oaks standing tall, just pretend. I wish I was 18 again. But on the other hand, here's to Bernie and Pearl. 2 years ago, they celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary.
All right.
And here's to Jack and Donna. In June of this year, they celebrated their 60th wedding anniversary. And Adrian and Stan, in August, their 50th wedding anniversary. You know, every time you go out to dinner with Adrian and Stan, Stan always orders a martini, vodka martini. And 20 minutes later, he says, I'll have the other half. Stan, it's cold out tonight, so have the third half. Scott and Dana, our friends for so many years. Thank you for all the friendship and all the support you've given and for helping getting the conference Creativity in Man started. And Rosalind, our former friend, our former neighbor, but our friend forever. And Randy, thank you so much for being a part of what we do and for coming all the way from Colorado Springs. You know, if anybody has a chance to talk with Randy for about 5 minutes, whatever subject you pick, you'll realize that within 5 minutes of talking to him that he knows far more about it than you do, and you think that's his chosen field of study. Paul and Gloria, thank you for being here. Thank you for all the support and the help that you've given us over the years. Larry and Sandy. Larry, I'm terribly sorry that the weather's so cold. I wanted to play tennis with you. The next time you come, I hope we can have better weather and we can hit some. Ruth, thank you for coming from Houston. I really appreciate you coming. And Mary Barbie, where are you? Mary? Okay, Mary lights up the room wherever she comes. Thank you for coming from Florida to share your energy and your excitement and your enthusiasm with us. Anna Lena and Godfrey. We met in 1987, and we have seen each other every year except for last year. We had met here in Santa Fe, we met in Paris, we met in Venice. God willing, we'll meet in Prague next year. And I can't believe that Jack and I are so thrilled and so appreciative that you came from Stockholm to be with us here this evening. Moises and Elena, our neighbors and our dancing buddies. We would dance with you until about 11 or 11:30, and you guys would keep going. We had to go back to bed. And Jim and Beach. You know, if it weren't for you two, I don't know that we would be here in Santa Fe. July 31st, 6:15, we saw a sunset from your house here in Santa Fe, and basically that was it. Now we're living in Santa Fe. And Roy and Eileen, thank you so much for being a part of what we do and for being here this evening. You contribute so much to what we do. And Roy is going to be hosting, and Roy and Eileen are putting on a musical festival here in Santa Fe later next year. What is it, 3 musicals, original musicals? Six original musicals in how long a period of time?
10 days.
10 days. So folks, if you're in Santa Fe or come back to Santa Fe to experience that. Diane Butterman, thank you, Diane, for coming. I know you have to overcome a fear of yours, but we appreciate that you're able to do that. Mary and Sally, thank you for coming and being a part of what we do. John Graham, thank you. John, you've given courses at our conferences, and you've taught courses on ethics. I had no idea that you have the voice that you have. I don't know if you took the right turn to go to medicine or the wrong turn. You could have been an opera singer.
I took the one in the middle.
You took the one in the middle. And Renee, thank you for coming to be a part of what we do. Amy Stein, where are you, Amy? Amy is an artist here in Santa Fe. She recently, one of her works was in the scene that they showed in, what was the show? Breaking Bad. Neil and Cindy. Neil, Jack and I, when we got this crazy idea about coming and living in Santa Fe, we called you, we told you what we're looking for, and you set it up with, we came down, and in 3 days we saw, 25 homes, and you found us the home that we wanted. If anybody else here is crazy enough to think about what we did and to want to consider the idea of moving to Santa Fe, Neil is your man. He's the best realtor you'll ever be able to find. And Cindy, thank you so much for both Neil and your hospitality, inviting us to Yom Kippur services at your temple, and then to break fast at your home. It was a wonderful, wonderful experience. And Ed and Cindy, we met you there, and we enjoy your company. We hope to see much more of you. Dennis and Carolyn. Dennis, you came into our house and you have made it a home. You know how to do absolutely everything. It's amazing. We've seen Dennis in his work clothes. I have no idea that you clean up so pretty. And here's to Helen and Charlie. They sure know how to party. Charlie with your wonderful voice. And Helen, 2 weeks from tonight, will be celebrating her 95th birthday. you, Doug Montgomery. You fill Vanessies with fun and glee. Here your talents are unfurled. The best piano man in the world. And if I were 18 again, I'd still be wondering when I'd meet this wonderful gal. My sweetheart, my darling, my pal. So let these sweet moments last, with love and friendship at last. These are the golden years when I'm glad I'm not 18 again. Here we are, my love, guided by the stars above. May God grant us health and good cheer, for year after year after year. Everybody, would you please join in? Let these sweet moments last. So let these sweet moments last. With love and friendship that lasts. With love and friendship that lasts. These are the golden years when. These are the golden years when. Last chance, let's hear it. I'm glad I'm not 18 again. Okay, folks, it's an open mic. Anybody who wants to sing, dance, tap dance, do a striptease, whatever you'd like to do, the mic is open. Striptease? How are you going to do a striptease?